In this session, we're going to discuss tax remittance for U.S. sales tax. So before we go into the tax remittance, let's go over to setup, show you how that is set up. So in here, you're going to have what we call other charges. Underneath other charges, we have our state sales tax. So if we look at this by opening it up, you're going to see here we have a 6% collection. It's going to be reported to this tax agency, and it is on sales, and it is a sales tax. So whenever we set another charge up, we do have to apply rules to it. So if we go to the sales rules and we look at your state sales tax here it's being applied to sublet lines and material lines. Down below, you will see further down in the setup what we call the tax agencies. So here we have a state sales tax agency, and within this agency you're going to have a collection line, which is an addition line, installment line in case you want to make a partial payment, so it's a deduction, and then we've also added a discount line in case you get a early pay discount, so that'll be a deduction. So once these are set up, then the system will automatically collect sales taxes based off your rules. So if I go to my taxes and payrolls off the main ribbon, you'll see I have a tax summary and search for tax remittance. At the top of the screen, I have a refresh. I can print, I can PDF. Now once I select my tax agency that I want to remit for, let's go to last month. Here we're looking at April's numbers. This will give me my tax collections. Here you have your installment. Now what if I made a partial payment on this, or I need to adjust this total? So let's go do an adjustment first. Now if I need to see the details before I do anything, I click it, go to view transactions, and it's going to give me all the details, including credits. So this is every invoice where I've either collected or paid out tax. Whenever you're back here, you can always export, email, PDF, and print. To make an adjustment on this line, I can simply come up here and do an adjustment. The one thing you want to be very careful with is setting the date. Make sure it matches your reporting date. If you don't, it will not add up correctly. Where do I want to adjust it to? Could be whatever you want. And then I'm going to put down here, this is my adjustment, whatever details you want to put in your adjustment. And then how much is it? So if I were to put a negative $1, and I hit OK, there's my adjustment. Installments would be partial payments. So if I go to pay installment, say what it's for, let's just say it's for March. Where's the money coming from? And how much am I paying? Now again, the date. If I did not change the date, it would not report properly. So I need to put it back. And where'd the money come out of? Came direct out of the bank. There's my installment. You see it deducted it automatically from the total. Same thing with discounts. So if I want to do a discount, there's my discount tax line. Where do I want it to go? Could be some kind of income or something. This be my early pay discount. And how much is it? So why did that not show? Let's take a look. This is a classic example of what happens. What is the date today? There it is. So if I don't change that date, this will throw your remittance off. So how am I going to fix that? I'm going to make another adjustment for the opposite amount. Now I have to make a correction. Now I go back to the date that I'm going to remit for. So refresh that. Now we go do our adjustment properly. Make sure you set the date back. Very important. So this is my early pay discount. Now everything adds up properly. Once I have it added up properly, I make my tax remittance. What day am I remitting? So I might have remitted this by the 20th of the previous month here, or earlier in the month. Where's the money coming from? Let's say this is my March sales tax. Select OK. Money coming as a check or direct out of the bank. You can put a reference number if you wish. You select OK. Print a copy if you wish. Once you've made the remittance, you can always go to Search Tax Remittance. You can select whatever date range you're looking for. Let's just do this year. We hit Search. There's a remittance we just made. So if I double click it or go up to View, I can reprint this remittance. If there is a mistake made, I can undo it. That reverses it. Now, the only thing that would stop this is if the bank had been reconciled. So once I undo, I go back to my summary. We'll go look at April here. There we go. That is tax remittance for U.S. sales tax.